Many people are asking themselves in Canada and around the world, is Justin Trudeau a dictator? Is he a tyrant? Is Canada right now under a tyranny? That is a 100% yes, especially with someone like Justin Trudeau in power. He is absolutely a tyrant, and he is also a very immature and ridiculous type of tyrant. He is very naive, he is controlled, and a man like this is only going to bring nothing but more destruction to Canadians. Canadians right now, under Justin Trudeau and under this current government, which is the Liberal government, is in threat. It has never been under such cruel and most ridiculous. It has never seen this type of governing before. This is a cruel and ridiculous governing that is more like a monarchy, where this man is an absolute immature twit who feels like he is in control when he in reality is a puppet. Justin Trudeau is a puppet to the real powers that are controlling Canada. Justin Trudeau is an absolute curse to Canada. He is an absolute puppet to the powers that are controlling Canada right now, with him as the head of government. We cannot have such a character representing our nation. This man will not stop causing damage. He will continue to keep causing damage, and Canadians will continue to suffer. And not just suffer, they will literally lose their livelihoods. They are losing their livelihoods, and they'll continue to lose their livelihoods to the point where they're just losing their lives. Canadians right now are currently losing their lives under this dictator, this tyrant, this immature tyrant who does not have it under control. It is not just bringing division, but it is bringing utter destruction to our people. We cannot have such a person representing our nation in any way. Justin Trudeau has went past the line like no government could allow. And this man should not only be in jail right now, he should be brought up for some serious charges of treason, national security. If there's any foreign intervention or any foreign infiltration or subversion, this man is it. Whether he is Canadian born or not, he is an indoctrinated fool, and he is bringing our nation to utter destruction, not just its knees, but destruction. This man is everything that Canadians stand against. This is no longer a rule of law, this is a dictatorship. And any badge, any military personnel, any MP, any Senate that follows this man, or whatever's controlling this man's rhetoric, is an absolute treason to our country. It is an absolute treason to our peoples. Everybody who has been born here, everybody who is First Nations to this nation, everybody who has immigrated here is under threat with this current government. It is a genocidal, absolutely manipulated and controlled government that right now is being run by the World Economic Forum. Even worse than that. Those are just fronts and faces and corporations that are just doing their bidding for tyranny like we have never seen before in this world. We cannot have such a man in power. This man is the biggest threat to Canadian existence. This is happening right now in our time under Justin Trudeau. And if we don't get smart as a people, and if every country that's facing a similar tyrant like this, whether they are in Spain, whether they are in Germany, whether they are in the United States, whether they are around the world, anywhere they are, anything that is being run by what this man is being run by right now is the biggest national security threat. It is the biggest foreign influence and the biggest subversion and the biggest invasion that our countries have ever seen. Justin Trudeau cannot represent Canada. He should be arrested for more than treason. This man should be tried for every single crime that has to do with hurting a nation. That right now is what Canada is under. 100%, 1000%. And if we do not check this as a nation right now, this is going to get worse. And I don't believe that it's just going to be through protesting, giving this government more martial law. It's going to have to be by waking up every single citizen in this country, and as well everybody that you know internationally. This has to be corrected. This World Economic Forum that controls these naive and sick people that are mentally challenged has to be checked. Justin Trudeau is not just a dictator, but he is a mentally vulnerable, mentally challenged individual that is not in the clear mental capacity to rule such a nation like Canada, especially if he really respects our democracy. But that has flown out the window. He does not respect our democracy. He does not care about our nation. This man is an absolute infiltrator. He is an absolute indoctrinated puppet, letting in the real enemies of our nation. This man cannot be the head of Canada any longer. And all measures, and I mean all measures, have to be taken to remove this man and his government. This is an absolute coup. This is an absolute takeover by the worst our nation has ever seen, and it has to be checked right now.